Well, I'll tell you, growing up in Blacksburg, it's like an idyllic movie. Like, my childhood here was awesome. All my friends I grew up with, so they all stuck around. They're all around Virginia, so I get to travel and get to see them all the time. We all actually are planning to move back and settle down in Blacksburg as we like have children, get married, and all that. So we're planning for that. So I'm actually the first one in our friend group to come back to Blacksburg. Super excited, just saving the spot for everybody else. My mom is good friends with a local dentist here, and I shadowed him for, um, man, for like a year and a half. Yeah, a long time. So he started piquing my interest, but then he said, you should go on a dental mission trip to see what that's like and get a little more hands-on experience with dentistry. So I signed up for this trip over winter break to Costa Rica, and it was like honestly one of the most like mind-blowing experiences in my life. Of course, I couldn't do any actual dentistry, but just being there, hands-on, helping out, and seeing what good we were providing to the community, well, it really opened my eyes and made me realize that dentistry is a career for me. Something I want to do for the rest of my life. So, um, having shadowed Dr. Glasgow in Blacksburg and having had that experience in Costa Rica, the road was paved. I was ready to work hard and get into dental school. Yes, I definitely worked there growing up. You name it, I've done it. Been a cashier, been a busboy, uh, dishwasher, waiter, anything. You name it, I've done it. Yeah, Charlie was my great uncle. So when he retired, my parents took over the restaurant from him, and they've been running ever since. So yeah, it's good to have them real close by. Good to see them, get free Chinese food all the time. So it's nice. Yeah. No. I saw that it was a pretty stressful job, and it wasn't really something that my parents wanted for me, so it never really crossed my mind to take it. That actually was a great experience for me. Learning how to talk to people, learning how to communicate, learning customer service. That was one of the most important things. Was when someone had a complaint or if somebody didn't get quite what they wanted, what could you do to help them out, and what could you do to make sure they got the best experience possible? So, having that from a really early age has allowed me to keep that in the back of my mind as I develop my career and explore my job choices. So, coming here, I'm definitely able to take all the experience I've had and use it to the benefit of my patients and our practice. Prior to dental school, I actually didn't decide on dental school until my last year of college. I was a pre-med, um, and I used to be a scribe in the emergency department at University of Virginia. So I'll be honest with you, it was a very stressful job, and I felt like the doctors and the staff that I was seeing were overworked, underappreciated, um, which, that's not something I necessarily wanted for my life. And when I saw Dr. Glasgow's practice, saw how calm he was, saw how smooth everything was, and frankly saw how much, how good his work-life balance was. That was something important for me. So having that in mind, and also wanting to get into a career where I help people and treat disease, dentistry was just the perfect fit.
Awesome.
So I started playing guitar when I was about 12 years old. So it's been a long time. Um, when I first started, it was just like in school. Like, I didn't really know much about the guitar, but then um, my friends from middle school really got me into classic rock. So like Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin and all that stuff. Um, so yeah, once I started listening to that stuff, it was on. Like, I was practicing like all the time. So yeah, I mean, I love playing guitar. It's what I do to relax. It's what I do for fun. And yeah, I've been playing for a long time. And I am definitely looking forward to playing out more, especially in Blacksburg. So if you guys know anybody out there who needs a band, let me know. All right. So I used to be in a band the band's still around. Their name is Aaron and the Wildfire. They're still playing all the time. So I played with them back in college. We used to tour around Virginia and you know um, go to festivals and that kind of thing. But once dental school started, that was pretty much it for me. Um, I still play a lot, but definitely looking to get out there and play more live music. Looking forward to it. I think everyone needs to get out there and experience the world. Um, you may not have the means to go to Australia or anything like that, but even just a short trip, across Virginia, go to Virginia Beach or something. That's great. I've been blessed to have friends all across Virginia that I visit, so I do that a lot. So, having that work-life balance, having that time to get out on the weekend, hang out with friends that you don't necessarily see all the time, that's been very helpful for me. Also, reading and working on yourself. I love reading self-improvement books. Um, books like Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, that kind of thing. Also, nonfiction and fiction, a little bit of everything. Just taking some time to turn off dentistry a little bit, focus on something else. And I find that when you do that and you come back to dentistry, you're a little more clear-headed. You may see things that you did not see before. So my favorite thing about Real Life Dental is the culture here. And it's also what makes it so unique. Everyone that I work with, they're so ready to help anybody else in any time. Just the attitude that I see with the people that come to work every day, they're just ready to give their all and give their best every day. And being around an environment like that allows me to do my best. And having all the support from the hygienists, from the assistants, front desk, Dr. Thompson, upstairs, admin, everybody, we all just work very cohesively, and I feel like our patients really see that and really appreciate that. And that's something that I love being a part of and something that I want to continue being a part of for a long time. Comparison is the thief of joy. What I mean by that is, you should compare to yourself. Strive to do better for yourself. The second you start comparing yourself to others in a negative way, it's all over. You're never going to